Okay, we are now going to try to restore a very faded area on this RV. We did a white area earlier, which is, turned out very well, but this is really faded, I think. So we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. And I tell people, every vehicle is different. You just really don't know what's going to happen once you put this on there, but we expect this to be restored to a like new condition. And I'm already seeing some tremendous color differences already. And so this is probably what this piece looked like when it was first. You can see I'm pulling off some really faded blue area on the rag here. So we're pulling off the older oxidized finish and getting back to the original finish. I'm also seeing some things I didn't see before. Now these black streaks here.
Tire marks, bicycles.
Huh, interesting. Did not even see those a minute ago, or at least didn't notice them. Obviously they were there. And we'll see if, I don't know if we'll be able to get those off or not, but certainly the color on this thing has been restored pretty amazingly. I'm going to turn this over, because you want to, if you pull off stuff like this on your rag, you want to turn it over, get a cleaner side, apply a little more polish, and here come the jets. So we're going to take a break. I'll just polish for now and I'll talk in a minute. Oh, that wasn't so bad. We're near Oceana Navy Base, and the jets can be a little noisy sometimes. But what I was saying earlier is you want to do this process until you stop pulling up a lot of this blue. If you stop in the middle of this, you're leaving older oxidized paint on there and kind of defeating the purpose of doing this process. Now, sometimes it takes a while. I'm surprised that we're only pulling up the blue and not this brown. I actually thought it was red earlier, but it's actually brown on the bottom here. And this blue is what we're pulling up most of.
It's because the dark color absorbs more UV rays.
Yep, probably very right about that. But I pulled a little bit of the red here on the top and more blue. So I'm going to flip it over, cleaner area, a little dab of polish. Again, to get this back, this was in 1978, so we're talking 30 some years of exposure to the sun. So it's not going to come back to new in 2 minutes. So please don't expect that. But once you do this, it will be protected, and you won't have to do this type of intense work very often. Maybe once a year, maybe once every 2 years, depending on how you use it and depending on what it's exposed to. But I'm still pulling up blue. I'm glad I did the blue. I wasn't really expecting. I thought this might be more of a contrast, but the blue is really amazingly coming back to a really deep dark blue versus the faded blue that it was. I'm going to change rags again, or change sides again on a somewhat cleaner spot. Because if you stop in the middle, then you're leaving half of the contaminants on there and kind of defeating the purpose. So while it is a bit of work initially, the results will last for a long time, and you'll be much happier knowing you've really done the real deal versus halfway. Those tire marks from the, I think you said those bicycle tires, are probably not going to come out with the Acrylic-Werks. They actually look like they've rubbed back down to the base. So, and I believe some of this that I'm getting off now is actually from the edges where I'm kind of hitting the edges. But the main area that I'm working has really improved itself. A little bit less now. It's starting to get back to the bottom base, if you will. So once you're finished with that, I think we're good. You apply a water sheen to this. This sets the acrylic. Thin sheet of water, and then take your buffing pad, buffing towel, and buff it out. Wow. Did not know it was that deep of blue. But you've now got a shine, a reflection. I don't know if you can see my hand in there, but over here you're not going to see anything. Over here you're seeing a reflection of my hand in that surface. And that is the Acrylic-Werks on a 30-year-old plus RV body.